What is up, guys? We got Joey and Austin in the house. All right, guys, we have today's Tuesday coaching call. Today is going to be the last Tuesday coaching call, actually. We are going to go strictly to Thursdays at 10 o'clock. The reason why, basically, this whole coaching call that I had, this was an independent product, completely separate from my AI team, the software. And so this last, basically, weekend, I have been completely rebuilding the My AI team sign-up process and everything about it. And I think what I'm actually going to do is embody the actual term of My AI team. And it's not just going to be a software now. Essentially, we're gonna have a flat price monthly subscription. It's not going to be ridiculous, so nobody can't afford it. There's not going to be like a premium and a pro and an enterprise. It's just going to be a flat fee. So we're all on the same playing field. You're going to be providing your own API keys for the usage. So that doesn't cost me. But what comes with this is essentially I'm getting rid of the coaching for it. However, we're including the coaching in the software purchase. And we're including the weekly calls. I'm including an onboarding call. And we're including the new, basically there's going to be a new community group that we're all going to be a part of. That's going to be actually active. And so there's not going to be a coder group. There's not going to be an AI music group. And there's not going to be a separate My AI team group. There's going to be one group and that's it. And if you have a subscription to My AI team, you get access to everything included in that. Once a month, we are going to have a guest speaker that we're going to bring on. I'm going to interview. And those are going to be like the 2-hour classes that we have monthly. And so that's going to be like the next one that I have, right, that I want to do with somebody that I'm looking for somebody to interview right now is cold email outreach. Right now, we're building these programmatic SEO websites. Well, like I literally have 144,000 lawyers on my directory. I need to tell them that they're on my directory and then say, hey, look, I'm the guy that built it. Here's the link. If you want to see your profile, let me know and I'll send you the link. And then they're going to say yes or no. And then if they say yes, boom, here's the link. And then we jump on a call. They go through a process. We get on a sales call. Ultimately, I want them on my directory, using my products, purchasing my services, buying my number one spots. These directories are going to be like the whole business. And so, essentially, this is my proverbial get my shit together in My AI team. This is where I'm at. And so ultimately, I want to make it where if somebody comes into My AI team in the world, they fully know how to they got access to the software. I want people to be in there every single day, creating new stuff every day. Every day. I want them to have a community to share it. I want them to have a group to be like, hey, how do I do this? What do I do this? How do we build this? And then we have software developers that build it. We have leaders like Joey that host like extra trainings, and we have classes, and we have Austin showing up doing lives and having live coaching calls and work sessions. Like I want that all to happen, and I want it to be easy for us. And so we're going to have all this in our little community area. It's going to be hyper active. We're going to be in there. But it's all included in the My AI team subscription. And so, yeah, that's what I've been doing the last 48 hours. What'd you guys think?
Hey, Jeff, can I ask you something real quick? You may save it till the end.
Hit it. What you got?
My friend I referred you to in Florida, did you guys make any kind of connection there? The attorney?
I think you connected me with some guy, and we did. And I think there's an event that he invited me to here shortly.
Well, the one that was Blanca, she works for Major Peruas law firm out of Florida.
Okay.
And I know that every Tuesday she has a networking event at like 11 o'clock, and she has sponsorship slots, and it might be ideal for you to be a sponsor on her show, and you'll get if seeing how she's connected with so many people. She has like an email list of like 50. I know you said 100,000, but I think she has like 50,000 some followers, and she's in that space. She's all about helping people grow their business, and it aligns with what she does already. I just wanted to see if that went anywhere.
Dude, that'd be fantastic. Do you have that link to the meet? Is that like an online?
Yeah. It's the same Zoom every week. I'll send it to you.
Dude,
I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Rene?
What up, Rene?
Hello. It's good to hear from you all.
Let's go, dude. Loving the beard, bro.
Yeah, no, it's a little thick right now, but whatever.
Yeah.
Nice to see you guys. No, I just thought I'd stop in because I saw that was your last Tuesday class. So like, you know what? Let me just stop in, say hi, see what you guys are up doing and shit. I know I've been busy doing my own shit, but just stopping in, saying hi.
That's what's up. Well, I'm glad you're here, man. Yeah. Yeah, it is the last Tuesday class. However, I think what we're going to do is focus and make those Thursday classes a little bit more better and informative and structured, and just a little bit more. So I think it's here's what's cool. I think what we're going to do is also do work sessions throughout the week, and so
I was just going to ask. I miss our Discord sessions because those were all very productive sessions, and I think we should bring those back.
Yeah. And I think that's where I'm at is I really love these meetings. It's just most of the time it's like, I also want it to be working meetings because it's like you can only coach so much. It's like, dude, no, just press the button. The AI is doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
you sound like me,
bro. Yeah. What you coding up lately, Rene? What you been making?
I can share my screen.
Yeah, let's see what you got. Show and tell.
So I worked on this for about a week. This is called agencies.co. So what this is, it's a new AI agent framework. So you can go in here, click this little button, type in something, and it'll populate all this information here. You have little tools and capabilities down here that you can flip on. So I can flip on code execution for this agent. Creates these agents.
Rene, hold on. I got a question. My bad, real fast before you dive in. How did you make this software?
I don't know how to read or write code. I only use AI. So I use Replit Agent.
Okay. So you're over here, which I've never heard of Replit Agent, and so I'm glad to see it. And so you built this with AI code, and you deployed it, and it looks like it's on your own domain and everything.
Yep, that's all correct.
And it looks like you have welcome your name, and you have credits in this system.
Yeah, you have settings. You can update here. You can put support here, chat history. So like, let me go through more. There's like a ton of shit in here, bro. So you can test your chats directly in here, which are really cool. We have agent-to-agent chat. So you can take one AI agent and have it communicate with another AI agent, and it can actually like have a whole conversation. And then you can have these chats be analyzed by talking with this AI. So we have that. We have these tools which will be available. So more and more things. So like these AI will be able to go and be able to use on Twitter, build coins, and do more cool stuff. One cool stuff is going to be this store idea. So what you can do is you can type in an item, price, quantity, and everything, set it all up here. In your agents, you'll turn on a switch, and then your agent, whenever you go and embed it onto a website just with this little piece of code, that agent will be able to actually sell your products for you directly on your website, and you get everything, and you don't have to worry about shit. You just take a little piece of code. Contacts is an easy new way, so you can go and get access to any of these AI agents just by a curl call. We have API usage. I built this out in about a week. Yeah. Wow. And let me show you Replit Agent. So what is Replit Agent? Replit Agent is how I build a lot of shit. So
I think you got a question real fast. What you got, Austin?
Go ahead, Austin.
So I know that people are probably, so one thing that I have wondering is this using, what is this using in like the nitty-gritty? Is it using OpenAI? Is it using Claude? Like, what is it using? Or are you interchaining them and like creating your own prompt?
Yeah. So honestly, I don't even think the LLMs matter for all this shit. So I just went with the easiest, quickest way, which was Gemini. I could just use GPT. I could just use Claude, but Gemini is the quickest. So let me show you two things, and then you'll understand 100% why I use Gemini. So first of all, Replit Agent, how this works is you give it a prompt and you work with the AI agent, and the AI agent builds the entire product. So I'm going to build you an example of build me a waitlist website for selling cars. Start building. And what's going to happen here is the AI is going to talk with me. It's going to start building out shit. And as it builds out the code, you'll get a full product. So I'm going to click this little button here whenever it shows up. And then once I do that, I'm going to go to another website while this all loads. And I'm going to show you the other part of why I use Gemini, and it's going to all just click together. So it's going to say like, all right, absolutely. It's going to give me some suggestions, some really good options. I don't want any of these because this is just for a demo and I'm not trying to spend a ton of money. So we're going to go to aistudio.google.com. It's just google.com, but aistudio at the front. So what happens is we have this cool little website here. You can have access to your models. You can see how much your cost is on everything. You can turn on tools super easily. But the cool part is we have this little get code button here. This get code button actually has your entire chatbot situated already in here. So you can have it in multiple different things. So what I do is I utilize whatever tool, put it into there, get the get code. And then not only that, I also take this documentation with it. So what I can do is I can do something like this where, let's see, okay, this is still building out code. Just for a sake, I'm going to show you this. If I paste a link here and I hover over it, I can click copy page content. I just copied every single thing that's on this website. super fucking quickly. So I'm able to go and start adding tools just like that super quickly. And it's going to give me my little demo here in just a second. Fantastic. Let's click a new tab. So luxury awaits, looks beautiful. Why choose that? Yeah, this is the website. It's all built out. So I have it all. This cost me 25 cents. And then if I want to deploy, click deploy, click deploy, click deploy one more time, and it's done. And then I have a website that's all up and running. And then all I need to do at that point is just add my domain, which is super fucking easy because all you need to do is, let me go do my current one. Fuck you. Sorry, I'm teaching you guys, I guess, some stuff today. You just go here. You see how you have settings, link a domain, put your domain there, and you do like another little piece of code and it's done. Very quick.
Okay, so, yeah. I have a question. I saw it kind of deploy to a database. What database and where? What is it?
Hell yeah, let me show you that. So the database is actually all native inside of Replit. So it's going to be right here. Here's my database. I have tons of stuff. I have all kinds of agents that people build. I have all kinds of tools. I have all kinds of different stuff that I have all integrated in here. You can take a look at all your little stuff here, but I don't do any of it. The AI actually built everything inside my database. So Replit is a one-stop shop where it also has object storage, blob storage, and many, many other things. So what I did here is I just have the AI like, hey, go ahead and populate these charts and these different things because, you know, these all need to be populated, like users, store items, contact. All these things need to be populated somewhere. They need to be stored somewhere. So I have it all stored in here. And I can always like change the schema up. I can have it do anything I need to just by asking the AI to do it.
And the agent builds the whole thing like that.
Yep, whole thing like that. So here's my secrets.
And how do you handle errors with such thing?
Sure. Whenever I get an error, I just tell it, hey, you have an error, and then it fixes it. So the reason why that works is because see how it says took a screenshot here? It can literally take screenshots and understand what's happening on your fucking screen. So it can fix it. And it normally does. Like really fucking well.
So this kind of reminds me of Klein intermixed with Cursor, but better.
It's definitely like Cursor, but way better. I remember whenever people were talking about Cursor, and I was like, well, Replit already does everything Cursor does. The only thing that Replit needs to do more was the AI to actually build shit like fully, not just build the code, but like actually integrate it into your project, build out like your Vite files, like all these like different files, like this Vite.config shit. I would fuck this up so hardcore. Like there's no way in hell I could ever do this. Like I can't read or write code, bro. Like the AI has to fill this all out for me.
Yeah. Same here. Sorry, I came late. I know some basics of code, and Jeff has been an amazing person for me to follow. Like Jeff is my king when it comes to this whole AI stuff, and then I got a queen that I follow. But like, I was just introduced to Replit yesterday. So does Replit blow Bolt out of the way? Because I'm starting to have some struggles with Bolt.
Hey guys, tell me, what do you think? Do you think Replit off of that one small 25-cent demo would blow Bolt out of the way? You guys decide.
Yes.
That was a quick.
I mean, can I see the site again? Is it possible to check it out?
Yeah. Let me hold on. Let me fucking just go ahead and turn it live. Fuck that. Let me make it easy for
I'm
you
not
guys.
joking. Every day I wake up in disbelief of what we're building. And
Or
how
let me
this
do you one better. I'm gonna pop this link into here. Jeff, please you click it. No one else click this link in here. Because I can only accept one more person to go into my stuff, but I'll click this. I'll click deploy. I'll click I'll just make a super cheap instance from it.
So it has a like a stack blitz and a GitHub deployment process, just like Bolt. Is that correct?
Oh, way better than that. Not only does it have that, it has also database built in, it has secrets built in, it has everything built in.
So we don't have to sit here and screw with trying to tell it to do database. You just say open database, whatever, and it just does it.
Yep, that's fucking right. Welcome to 2025, motherfucker.
Well, that's what I've been saying about Bolt. Like, hey, dude, like, get with the game. It's 2025, and I'm still having to pull you along with
there's three tools outside of Replit Agent that works just like this. There's Code Surfer, there's Code Giant, and then there's also Lovable. They're all better than Bolt. Bolt is garbage. I don't use Bolt. I haven't used Bolt in like 6 months. Like whenever they showed it, I stopped using it because it was like I tried it. It was cool, but I realized really quickly that there's way more better things we could do because I was already basically doing the same shit. Because I can build canvas, I can do all that stuff.
And can't you correct me if I'm wrong, but can't you build on the go too? Because I noticed Replit has its own app too.
Yep, I build on my phone all the time.
What?
Okay. Everybody go to fuckcars.replit.app and you'll see that this website is live and up and running. This is literally how I teach also at class. I'll make something ridiculous like fuckcars.replit.app and just run with it. And people laugh and it's a good time.
What's the domain?
fuckcars.replit.app.
All right.
Jeff, can we have Rene as one of the class?
Babe. This is a waitlist page that he built in one single word, Rene.
Oh, is it your wife? Yeah. Wow. Hope she's doing well. Haven't heard from her in a long time.
Dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, and what's even crazier is going to be this tool because this agency.co, whenever you can build your AI agents all directly in here, you won't need to know how to code at all. The only thing you need to know is what you want your AI agent to do. So if you want your AI agent to be able to go on Twitter or maybe search the internet or create images, it will all be able to do it natively inside of here. And then when these AI agents can start working together so that they can do more things together. So like maybe one guy is really good at researching, the other one's really good at writing papers. You have them work together to go and find all your stuff, build a new research paper, and then just utilize it. That's gold, baby. So it's going to be super cool because people will just add like this little script, put it on your website. It all works. It's going to be great.
So is it using our API or whose API are we using?
Mine. In fact, I even make it so easy where you can click manage API keys, create your own API key, and because all these little things down here require an API key. So you actually get your own API key from me, and you utilize that API key.
Okay, so you
is that through
using your Gemini then?
Yep, I'm telling you guys it's Gemini because I'm telling you guys it's Gemini. But yes. I could add in, let's say, R1. I could add Quen. I could add a million different things to it. For now, though, it's just this, which the guy built this in like, what, a fucking week?
And yeah, when I was testing it out, I was like, holy crap, this is powerful.
Yeah, this is my most I'm so excited about this tools page specifically because once I turn this store on and this like people can like start actually taking payments directly from here, I'm competing with Shopify, man. And then all of a sudden, this shit is so much more like sexier because now you can build websites.
So what website is this?
You can build you can create your own agent to create APIs and literally create a couple agents, tie them together, and that one agent can, or those 5 agents can be its own software.
Yes, 100%, and that's exactly where I'm going for with this shit. That's why I'm also adding like this little contacts thing, so that way if you're in my contacts, my AI agents have also access to this contact list. So if I put in here new contact, I put Jeff's phone number and emails and stuff, and I tell my new email writer, go and look for any human contact and make sure you send an email to them with all this stuff. It could just go through my fucking contacts.
So what email is it using, or how are you emailing, like the emailing service?
There's a million ways to do it. You can use SendGrid, you can use Mailgun. I don't think any of that matters.
No, right. What website is this?
This is called agentseas.co. This is my new tool that I just built out, like not this last Saturday, but the Saturday prior. So it's like a week and a half now.
I saw you posting about it.
Yeah, at first I wasn't even gonna like show anyone about it, but like I accidentally showed it at one of my classes, and one of the people was like, "Hey, where do you get access to that tool?" I'm like, "Oh, it's private. No one has access to it. It's just mine." He's like, "Okay, well, can I get access to it? Because I will shield the fuck out of this for you." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "This is exactly what I want. I want my AI agents to actually work together and do stuff. I don't want them just to be a chatbot." I'm like, "Oh, well, fantastic. This is exactly what I'm fucking doing."
Yeah, I actually was on a client call last night and he requested something like this. As crazy as it is, like he wants agents in his business.
Yeah.
And
it'd be super easy for you to be like, okay, yeah, sure. You got a WordPress website. Let me go and take this little piece of script, put it on your website. Now you have an AI agent working on your website. That'll be $2,000. Fuck yeah. Easy. All day.
now here's another question is, how do you export that code? So this is what I love that you're doing, Rene. Is not only are you using AI code, you actually built a software with AI code. You're actually doing what you're saying, and as I think that's what matters most is. So how do you like export that code if you wanted to put it on your own and you wanted to move it into Cursor, or is it only connected to their database? Is it remote database? Like, can I take it off of Replit?
On agencies.co, you cannot move the code off of there. That's part of something that I'm kind of locking you into. You build these AI agents super easily. You get access to all these tools and you get, API keys and stuff. But the only code you get access to is this little get embed code, which only allows you to embed your code onto other websites. So that's part of my moat. I created a moat that allows people to build AI agents very quickly, and they're going to want to use it, and it's going to be the best infrastructure out there, but they don't actually have any of the code. I do.
Word. Yeah, word. That makes sense. What about Replit? Replit, do they give you the code?
Oh, hell yeah, they do. So like here in Car Waitlist Pro, I could first of all my code is right here. Like here's server, here's DB, here's client, here's source. Like all the codes actually all built out in here, which is great. But I could always just go to let's say Git, create a Git, pop it in, that bitch over in GitHub, I'm done. So yeah, you got to keep all of your Replit code.
So
that's awesome.
I was using the tool recently before you showed me this. One of Dharmesh's tools, agents.ai. I mean, with that you can just create agents. Now, would you be able to eventually I guess sell your agent as an employee?
Oh, there's two parts of this. So yes, I'm building this is something that I just haven't shown yet because it's not done yet. But there's a new tab that's going to be up here to the right of chat history, which is going to be agent marketplace. And there's two things that you can do. One, you can rather employ the services of someone else's as a rent model, or you can go and own the model by paying for it. And then the user yourself would actually make the money off of it. So it's what ChatGPT store should have been.
Nice.
Very cool. Yeah, because I'd build some coding agents that I would train on certain Replicate or
Mhm.
you know, and then people could get access. And I'm like, dude, go get that agent, and then it will build you out this code or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
I just wanted a way to productionize it so that way, like, I knew that if I could scale this out and I could get like the right users and everything, like this tool would become overnight a game changer. This could be a $1 billion company itself, because these are, it's a new AI framework. So like competitors would be like LangChain, Crew.ai, Fetch.ai, a lot of these other frameworks, but they're all really, really hard to build with. I still can't build with LangChain. I can barely build with Replicate. This is way easier.
Yeah, this is nice.
That's awesome.
You did a really good job, man.
Thank you.
So now, how have you set up the payments, and how do you plan on setting up the payments?
Yeah, so all my payments I set up in Stripe, but on this website currently I actually have it disabled because I'm actually skipping I'm not caring too much about the making money part right now. I'm more caring about just like grabbing my users, because I already know there's like 5 ways I can make money off of this, bro. Like I'm right now just scaling it, because like I can make money off of like, so let's say the user goes and puts this little code onto their website and they start making sales off of it, like Shopify. I can make percents off of that. I can charge a monthly subscription at a fraction of a rate of my competitors. I can add for more API usage. So if you looked into it, there's like an API usage tab that I track with your API calls. I can track all that shit. I can charge there. I can also add more tools that I charge more for. So we know, me and you know about Replicate. I don't know about if you guys all know about Replicate.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Fuck yeah. So we all know about Replicate. So we have access to Replicate. So I'm making it to where like I know that Replicate, some models might cost 2 cents, some might cost 50 cents, $1, whatever. I can already build these costs into your tool. So that way, whenever you use it, you already know upfront how much API usage calls is it going to cost you. So that way it's all tracked in your stuff. So all you're tracking on your end is like, how much is my API usage? Oh, I see I spent 16,000 usage. So that's going to come out to like $120. I'm not making shit up. Great. Fantastic. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know anything else, because the regular user doesn't. The regular user wants a super easy tool that just works. That's why people buy Apple. Yeah.
Nice. Absolutely beautiful.
Wow, I felt like I just went through a whole demo just now. Thank you.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you did.
I think what you got going there is awesome.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I think it's really I think there's a real opportunity to like, you know, change a lot of things with it.
For sure.
Okay, now how would you? So you're gonna go through that monetization process. Very cool.
What would you price it at?
Don't matter. There's too many ways to make money off of it that it doesn't matter. I could like just again off of the Replicate alone. So like let's say I start allowing AI image generation, and the AI image generation costs me like 1/3 of a cent, and I charge 1 cent per generation. Cool, that's money right there. If people are let's say the agent on their website went and sold some shirts and t-shirts and they made you $1,500 real quick. Cool, maybe I charge 2%. Easy fucking money. And then not to mention I can also charge a monthly subscription on top of it.
Right.
The monetization is like actually the last thing I care about at this point, because I have like it's just plain to see like there's all kinds of ways to make money. We need to first gather as much users and volatility as we can, and that alone will give me more than enough to like make the money off of all the other shit.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking, Jeff, is what you could do is this is just getting me excited. What you could do is you could create your own agent for Website Scraper API, have it do the scraping, and then on top of that, have it do the scraping, and then like contact all those contacts.
So Jeff's web scraping tool was actually something I already planned on adding my thing, because I have it privately deployed in my own Replicate instance.
Heck yeah, man, let's go.
So yes, that's going to be added. So if Jeff wanted to be like, hey, I just want to go and use this tool instead, and I just obviously give it for him for free, because he's also the one that taught me. He's the guy that trained me at first how to use code in general. So like, yeah. But
isn't that crazy? He's the brainchild.
He is like, I totally understand what you meant, because like I know a lot of people here in San Francisco are like, wow, Rene, you're so good at coding and shit. I'm like, bro, I don't know shit. I always do refer that, like, I know one guy who's better than me, and it's always Jeff. I always tell people it's this guy named Jeff. He's some random guy from Vegas, kind of crazy, but he's the smartest motherfucker I know.
That's exactly what I say. I go, I got two people that have pushed me into this AI and coding, and it's Jeff and then one other person. That's it. And it's like the only two people I trust. But now for some reason I'm like paying attention to you, dude.
I'm
You
just a
sounds
regular
like you
guy,
got
bro.
some but it sounds like you got some marbles up there that know how to piece some of this together. And that's the beautiful thing, because but so there's this guy who's made hundreds of millions of dollars in the marketing space, and I'm sure Jeff knows him because me and Jeff are in the internet marketing circles together. And he posted yesterday, he goes, so this AI is moving faster than I can wrap my head around. Can someone give me a rundown? And I wanted to lip off and go, dude, there is no rundown fast enough for you to understand what's going on. No rundown. You're left behind if you don't know. So my point in congratulating you is you've got enough of the common dude, common sense to go, I got to wrap my head around this and at neck break speed to comprehend this. And Jeff is one of those. Like Jeff is the fly that buzzes around from Vegas to LA to San Francisco all autonomously, and you don't even know it. And his mind is just going a million miles an hour. And that's the beauty of you guys.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I definitely agree. It's so I mean, like, I'll always try to talk myself down because I don't like people to think that I can do more than I can, even though I absolutely can, but I don't like to let people know that. But I do really appreciate the compliment. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I mean, your tools speaks for itself, man.
Right.
The tools that you've built, the tools that you have built. Because trust me, I've been on your personal website, and I played your games, and
You played that video game?
Yeah.
That was such a random thing that I built one day out of like just boredom.
But yeah, I played that. I've been on the sites that you've built, and I'm like, dude, he's got some stuff going for him. And then man, you got so much going for you. It's awesome. Your open source tools, like, dude, congrats. And then with Jeff, with my AI team was just a game changer. As soon as he introduced code snippets, it was
unbelievable. Over. Yeah. Jeff doesn't even know what he's unlocked with me and all of you. It's crazy.
That's what's up. Heck yeah.
So I got a question about Replit. So I'm so used to Bolt now, right? How easy is it going to be for me to integrate into Replit? And then, I was looking at it yesterday, and it's this $25 a month. For you to build what you've built, how much credit, how many 25 per months did it take to build what you built in Replit?
Sure. Well, one thing that I like to always show is that I'm never a bitch. So I'm going to go and show you directly some real stats.
I'm never a bitch.
So
you're not a bitch, but you are bitchin'.
Thank you. So Ren AI is agencies.co, just FYI. I've done 107 checkpoints. That's 107 times 25 cents. I spent $26.
In Replit to build all that, $26.
All of this.
Whoa. So essentially 1 month's worth of credits.
Well, so I like, again, you know how I just said, like, I like to go and like downplay, like, I don't want people to like really know like what's all my capabilities, because one of the benefits of that is that people will start thinking more and more like, oh, what can Rene do? And then they eventually pay me to do all kinds of random shit. There's a whole lot of fucking projects in here a lot of these projects are projects that people pay me to, like all these ones up here. These are all projects that I charge. So like this second demo, there was a first demo also. In total, it was this one and maintenance flow. I spent 100 credits, so that's like 25 cents on a $1,500 project that I got paid out last week. Smart Sense, the one piece alone. Oh no, not Smart Sense. There's another one of these other ones. But basically, like, I'll charge someone like 5-10 grand to do something that'll charge me $50, $100 max.
100%, absolutely.
So do you have to pre-buy your credits, or how does that work? Do you get billed at the end of the month of the credits?
So you I actually kind of hate this thing. So your credits, you get automatic, like, so I have the yearly subscription, whatever. I get $25 a month of credits. It burns through that, and then it starts using additional usage. You have to set up your alerts and your budget and shit. However, whenever you go and spend $10 of anything, so it could be partial. So like I have $35 in reserve VMs, like all these things are hosted websites right now. Once you hit $10, your card will be charged. So every $10, your card is going to be charged. So you really want to have like just like a spare $50 laying around, because if your shit gets charged and you don't have the money, you got 3 days. In those 3 days, if you don't get it taken care of, all your shit gets turned off. Then you have to turn it all back on. Now, that's a bitch and a half in itself. Not so much financially. But if you don't turn it back on in a month, they're all deleted.
Oof.
Oof.
Like your code?
Yeah.
Why would
Oh,
they do
no. Actually, it's 6 months, not a month. But still, yeah, like.
Control.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, you can always just use Git. If you have Git, you can always just get connected to GitHub, and it's all in GitHub.
There you
It's
go.
not really control. It's just like they have their own limits and they make it clear. But
I mean, they're the leader in the space right now, so
for sure.
With them doing that, that just keeps them more.
Have you guys used Lovable?
Yes.
No, how is that?
It's pretty okay. It does the same shit, but it's not as good. But I'd also recommend this if you want to use another tool. Code Giant doesn't have our thing available yet, so I can't show you guys that. That's one of my sponsors. Let me think. You can probably use Surf Editor. Who is Surf? Windsurf.
Windsurf is good.
Yeah, Windsurf by Codium. This is another one that does the exact same shit that I just showed you guys. Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much everything. I don't even know what else to show you guys.
Very
See,
cool.
I'm torn because I want to go to Replit, but I'm paying $40 a month for Cursor right now.
Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I don't like using Cursor. I mean, you can always take your Cursor project and drop it into Replit, and you'd probably just use then the code assistant, not the code agent, but that's still really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is transferring my stuff from Bolt over easy?
Yeah, it should be rather easy. The part that you might be a little confused with is that when you transfer it over, you won't have access to agent, but you will have access to assistant. So the difference in this is that agent fully does everything for you. An assistant, you have to ask it something, it'll make the edits, and then you have to click yes, accept changes. That's the difference. And this is only 5 cents every time you do it versus 25 cents.
How do you get agents though if you want agents on your projects?
You have to have a Replit agent product to use Replit agent.
Meaning you have to start it in Replit.
Correct. So if you take one of my Replit agent projects and you forked it, you could use Replit agent. If you did not, and you took something random off the internet that did not have Replit agent, then you can only use assistant, which still is very, very fucking good. But agent specifically is like a whole different game changer. Like they're both useful for very specific niches.
Got it. Okay. It'd be interesting to take my prompts from Bolt and put into Replit and see how better.
I think that would be 10x better for you to do in the first place. I always just tell people like, fuck, bring projects over. Like if you can just start it, fucking restart that bitch. So much better.
Yeah, I hear you there. That's probably what I'll do. Bolt, I feel has regressed, meaning like I'm trying to tell it to do something, and I'm just like, you stupid piece of crap. Seriously, why is this so hard? It makes no sense. I feel like I've gone back to kindergartner on projects versus a month ago. It was really good. So I don't know.
Yeah, very interesting. I dig it. Well, that's cool that you've been working on it. What project you've been working on, Justin?
So I do have a potential commission project, and this is why today was so good, because yesterday I was sitting here going, what is better than Bolt? And I just put it into Google, and all of these names of these other programs that you guys have been talking about popped up, and Replit was one of them, and Replit actually kind of had some of the best reviews. But then I'm like, well, crap, they won't even let me put code in without paying. There's like no free trial or anything. So I'm so glad I jumped on here, because I was trying to do an MVP for this guy and just do a basic framework, and Bolt has not been able to do it. It can't do it.
You can build code on Replit for free. You just can't use agent or assistant for free.
But then I have to code.
Hey, I just wanted to make it clear the capabilities is technically there.
Right. Yeah. So then I have to code. So I've got like well, as you know, Jeff, I've got 30 personal pet projects, right? And I'm trying to all make them come together. And it seems as if as I get ready to really narrow in on them, Bolt's just giving me crap. And then there's issues with its connections on Supabase, and then it's like it'll erase something. I don't know.
That, bro. Use an agent. You won't deal with that shit. You'll be like, man, hell yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is I'm so glad I was able to pop in here, because what you've built with Replit and these agents, it's like, oh my goodness, like I could have been done 3 months ago on some of these projects, and Bolt's just, I feel like I'm a ball and chain, and I mean, I know Bolt's smarter than me, I get it, but I'm trying to also realize that we're 2025 and Bolt, I feel like, is stuck back in 2000.
So I'm a degener. I like to buy crypto, and I'm very risky with my crypto. Sometimes I buy a crypto and I take a massive loss on it. And sometimes I still have to just sell it and just accept, like, you know what? It's a learning lesson, but I'm going to take that money. I'm going to put it in something else that I know is about to pop off. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to take my gamble. I'm going to win. I'm going to make that money back. So if I were you, I would just be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll take the L. Let me eat this L. Let me go just use it. Like, fuck it. Whatever. It's another fucking weed cart. Let me go get this thing going. Let me build this shit out. Let me pop it in. Let me get paid real quick. And let me keep it pushing. And let me push it to more people. Because you, at this point, will no longer be like, well, it's going to take me a week to build something, a month to build something. Now you're going to, all right, an hour for you, an hour for you, an hour for you. All you guys, give me $1,000 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, bro.
Renee, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm looking at this Replit homepage,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, how could you integrate bounties into, would you, I guess is the better question, integrate like a bounties program to the agencies?
You know, Austin, you keep bringing up stuff that I have in secret that people don't know that I was already doing. So yes, so one of the things that people keep bringing up about is like, Well, I want AI to be able to actually do my job for me. Well, you can commission them. Not only was I making that AI marketplace as a way where you can go and like rent to like or own your own AI agent, you can also pay bounties for people to do other shit with your with your agents too. So you can even set it up so that way if your agent's actually able to complete it and does it and stuff, you set up like well, I would set it up, but I would be setting up like let's say crypto wallets or something where they can go and start getting USDC. You get USDC, you can cash that out at any MoneyGram, at any like it's just basically as the same as like cash. So like there's ways that I could set up AI agents to start doing that. But that requires like a little bit more cash under me because I need to do some tests that will definitely cost me some losses just for the tests, but that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, sorry for asking the hard questions, but yeah.
No, they're not hard. These are the questions that I normally keep secret because like if I just like if I just popped in and like, yeah, not only can you do this, you also got this thing, but it doesn't work. Like it doesn't look cool. But yeah, these are things that like I like whenever investors ask me questions, like I show them like, yeah, no, I was already thinking about adding a bounty program. I already have a marketplace. I already have ways to create UGC. I already have like I'm thinking of taking this into a multi-billion-dollar company, bro. Like this is like 100%, bro. I get it.
Awesome. Yeah, because my brain's just flowing of ideas.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, building agents is going to be so easy and it's going to be on my platform.
Beautiful.
Go buy agents.ai from Dharmesh.
Fuck no. Why would I do that? I have agencies.co, bro. Agencies.
Yeah.
I have agencies of people, not a fucking agent. Fuck that bitch.
You have agencies of agents.
That's right, motherfucker.
And they're all working for each other.
Okay. Well, thank you for showing up on this class today, Rene. Like, dude, like, I appreciate it. I think we all learned a new tool that none of us have ever tried before at all whatsoever. And
I was actually wanting to bring it up with you for the last like month or so, but I kind of figured you were just too busy doing your own shit. So I'm like, oh, I'll just let him do his shit.
dude,
I'll bring it up when it's relevant.
Yeah. I mean, we're always looking for new stuff to get better with this. You know, I think we're all headed in that direction. And so, because most of us have zero clue what the AI is coding up. We're just, dude, does it work? When I click on the page, does it work? Like, that's all I'm looking for.
Dude, that's all that matters. Like, does it work? Like, no, yes. Like, I don't give a fuck what the code says. Did it work?
That's it. And this is one of the spaces where like the AI's intelligence level matters and like it just keeps getting better. And so I feel that the real secret is what we're all dealing with is can you take it and deploy it onto your own domain and not pay for it a freaking ton? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's going to be the skill in this is can you deploy it? So
with agencies, my cost, so it's VM, so that's $6 a month. And my cost is also any API usage. But if I'm using Gemini API, the cost is already like on like for a million output, it's like 30 cents or something. And I already got $1,000 in free credits.
that's what's up. Heck yeah.
So do you have to pre-buy credits through Gemini?
No, they give you $1,000 in free credits just for going to aistudio.google.com and clicking get API key. Yeah, like I said, like it's google.com, but type in AI Studio first.
I got it.
I'll put it in the chat.
That's huge. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
You can fine tune a model. What?
Yeah, bro. Like people don't know this shit just is like existing. Like I have so many random tools like this that like it's just funny.
Yeah, this is cool.
Well, it's nice to meet you all. For the people that I don't know, I'm Rene.
Yeah. That's what's up. Thanks, Rene. I appreciate it, man. So, heck yeah.
Nice to meet you too, Rene.
Who said that?
Joey.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know where I'm at in the.
Yeah, you were actually correct when you did that. I don't know how you did that, but you pointed to the exact ones.
Perfect. Yeah.
Nice to see you, Troy. I haven't seen you in a while.
You're on mute.
Oh,
We look
you're
good.
muted.
Yeah, I know, Joey. I thought of you the other day. I was like, where'd he go? When we got into this coding and he disappeared. He's off making music. Is that what you're doing? Focusing on music? Still doing?
Man, I'm doing a little bit of everything. I'm doing a little bit of. I need to get focused. I need to get locked in.
Yeah, I think in this there's a lot more squirrels in the AI world. It's really easy to not be focused.
Yeah.
We just got a couple more today.
Some damn AI squirrels everywhere. Is it real? Is it not?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, here's the thing: is I would say the biggest thing is if you are having that squirrel issue, just launch one thing, launch one product, and it's the thing is get some type of way that somebody could pay you for something. Whatever it is, build a checkout page, build a Stripe setup, get it on the call where they're actually going to send you money. Whatever it is, put out an offer, and just keep shooting your shot. You know what I mean? Like, if that offer doesn't work, man, try another one. If that offer doesn't work, try another one, and like, you're going to find an offer, because here's what I've realized is when I was selling the music stuff, just like we're all doing, all I did was shift my offer and I started making more money in the AI coding space. And it's like, all right, like, yes, you could make still AI music stuff, but just make AI build code for that space. One of the things I'm going to relaunch is that music visualizer, and that's going to be its own little software. So,
hey Jeff, in regards to that, you talked about collabing in the past, and I'm going to be looking for someone to collaborate with on that software I started but never finished, called that Lyric Line Genie.
Okay.
And so maybe we can combine that with the music visualizer, and it'd be a tool for musicians or producers, whatever, streamers.
Dude, that'd
we
be awesome.
have a musician
You
in
should
here.
just build that on Replit Agent, and then one of you send each other an invite link, and then you both can code on the agent together at the same time.
That'd be cool. Yeah. So we'll definitely have you.
Rene, is Replit your baby?
Nope.
I've seen you on one of these calls before, but I forget.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No, Replit is not my baby. Currently what I work on is this thing called agencies.co. It's a new AI agent framework that I just built out as of like last week. Replit is a tool that I am a power user. I'm very big fan of. I think it's like one of the best tools for non-coders. And I also just met the CEO like 2 days ago.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I was looking, Jeff, I was thinking about the visualizer as well. And I was thinking about you, Joey, and I was thinking back to those days. And I was thinking about the, I forget what you call it, basically the seasoned YouTube channels, to get them to the spot where you can get revenue. Because I'm leaning or considering more and more and exploring the syllabi and the faceless YouTube channels. And kind of playing with that idea, and in which case we would need YouTube channels that have been seasoned. So at some point, if it feels right to talk about that in one of these classes, or at some point in one of these classes, maybe that would be good.
Okay, that's what's up. Heck yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I made the last song I made was for this lady out of Florida, and she's going to be interviewed on a show that goes out. It's a Spanish network to 1 million people, and I made the introduction for her show, so I'm excited about that.
Very cool.
I'm actually going to be going down to Florida to do be a keynote speaker and at the Global Vision Conference and talk about it.
Heck yeah.
Bam, look at you, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I just dropped. It looks like Austin got a project. You want to share that project real fast, Austin?
Yeah, I just wanted to show the programmatic SEO website that I was working on. It is. I mean, I could share my screen. Sure.
Well, I'm glad it says liquor stores open near me. I was just talking to my friend from high school. He's got a liquor store in Colorado that I've thought about working with at some point.
Yeah, so this is the search don't work, so don't mind that. But this is because I have a couple of friends that own liquor stores, and they have that's actually one of them right here in Texas that I know of. So all of these, they have their own page, obviously. But they're all of them have their own cards, but they all have their own page too as well. And I mean, it's just something super simple that I'm working on. Has the day highlighted and everything. If we wanted to go back here and use my location, it will or not. So that's still working. Or still in the works. But yeah, I mean, this is just a little project that I've worked on in the past couple weeks.
Beautiful. And what have you been coding that up in, Austin?
Cursor.
Okay. And how has that process been for you so far?
It was time consuming because actually I don't have that it just now worked. Wow, that's crazy. It was time consuming because I had to go back and forth inside the database a bunch of times, and because one thing that happened was I didn't have it to where the ID of each liquor store was added, so I had to go in and manually I say manually, but Cursor did it for me and added an ID for each of these, and that way they have their own unique IDs and slugs and whatnot.
Nice.
But yeah, that's my little project of the day.
That looks amazing. That looks absolutely amazing. So very cool. Man, you guys are awesome. I love that all of you guys are building that stuff. Like, that is really cool. Like, it's not that you guys are just using these tools, that you guys are actually coding stuff up. And a lot of you guys, we were literally doing music less than 3-4 months ago, 5 months ago. Like, AI music. We were all in, picking up bands, and you know what I mean? And now we're coding up stuff like we're full-on software developers, and we've been doing this for 10, 20 years. You know?
I'm surprised that Suno hasn't came out with their own API yet.
Oh, dude, the only reason, like, me too. Literally me too. I'm so frustrated they haven't, because I would add that into my AI team in a heartbeat. And so they're missing the boat on that. And I hope somebody else launches a new model soon. So yeah.
Wait, what's happening? What do you guys need?
Suno, like, you ever see Suno, like a music creator for AI?
Yeah. I know about Suno. I use it.
Yeah, we're just looking for an API to actually call their API and make music on our own. So.
Oh, to call Suno's API. Wait, why don't you just use like Replicate's API?
I mean, if there's a replicate model that's just as good as Suno is singing, then we're down. You know.
I don't think that, but I think it's like relative. Like it's like maybe 90% of the way right now.
I know Meta has a good thing on Replicate for creating music.
Let's see. There's so many new things in here now.
Hey, Rene, do you have a coupon code? Do they allow you to have coupon codes to pass on to friends and stuff to sign up for Replit?
I mean, everybody always asks me about this. I always tell them I don't think so, because I've never seen something like that in here, but I guess I should probably just check my account to see if that is a thing in here, but I don't think so.
Well, if anyone is signing up, there's one out there where you get 25% off the yearly plan, and it's new 25, NEW25, and you get 25% off 180.
Okay.
Yeah, see if you have an affiliate code or anything like that, Rene. That'd be cool. You could drop it too.
Yeah, I don't think I do, because like, yeah, I don't think I do. It's cool. I'll ask them whenever I go to their office later this week if that's actually a thing or not, but I don't think so.
Yeah, tell them to make it a thing.
They should. What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
The amount of fucking accounts that I've had to fucking make for like clients just for them to use my shit is too much. Like, I should be getting paid for that shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so Here's what we're going to be doing is my AI team, these little coaching groups, we're going to be moving these into the actual like my learn my AI team. So I dropped that link inside the chat for you guys. So if you guys do want to like have work sessions and schedule those things, that's going to be the place to have those groups. And every Thursday at 10 o'clock is going to be the new class time. So no more Tuesday classes. However, we are going to be, I mean, if you guys are working, I mean, like, dude, throw a work session group up on there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, invite each other. And then, I mean, like, you know, like, it's my AI team, which we're all working on this stuff together. So if you're building it, a lot of this people, like, one of the things I'm building next is a website building directory. So we can all, like, have clients come in there and hire us for website building. Well, like, what you guys are doing now is, I want to refer people to you guys because then you're using AI. So we're eating what we're selling. You know what I mean? So I want to have you guys at the top of those lists. And so keep building it. You know, you're kicking butt. So I appreciate what you guys are doing. So, yeah.
We appreciate you too, Jeff.
So cool. All right, guys. Well, great class today. Thank you, Rene, for showing up and showing us some awesome tools. And everybody else, you guys freaking rock for building. So, heck yeah.
Peace out, guys. See you Thursday.
Later.
Later.